Hi all, back with more Fields of Fire, the Normandy campaign mission 3, St George del Parc defensive. This is my part 16. Hopefully the last part of this mission. The third patrol with third platoon has went pretty smoothly really. I mean, we've still got a bit of a pain up here that doesn't seem to be going away, but we've got everything else cleared and we're just going to hold the positions. That's hopefully put that paralysed team back together. We've got something sitting in there, we've got something in the objective, so we're all fine. So this should be the last part, and then we can finish off the mission, and then I'd like to get started on mission 4. So let's just get cracking then. So I do have a chance to do that tonight. Yeah, so we're starting turn 9, so we do have 2 turns left, but here we go. So another friendly HQ event. Okay, I'll just draw the card for it. We've got a 9. Well, let's see, that was maybe the same as the last time, no? Maybe not. Yeah, COHQ is screaming for action. You must move forward this turn. So again, I don't really know. I decided to send something up there the last time, didn't I? I don't know. I don't know if I've got the points to do it because I've only got 4. I can only spend 4 commands. And I don't know if that achieves it or not, or if it's not really achievable because we're as far forward as we can go. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, we'll count up the points and see. We might be able to send the bazooka team up there just for the sake of it, and yeah, that would probably do. Okay, so COHQ for his commands, not really relevant again, is it? No. So we're going to draw and save, and then we're going to initiative, we're going to second platoon, yeah, it's not really relevant either, so draw for him and save. And then third platoon, he's here undercover, so veteran undercover with a +2 in the small number. So it's a 2 + 2 is 4. So he does have 10 commands. But yeah, can only spend 4 of them. So my thinking had been, well actually, had I not thought fire bazooka, move to here, paralysed team to water team to fire team, and then next turn I would need to turn it to an assault team, wouldn't I? Yeah, because that's veteran. So then next turn it would be convert fire team to assault team and then supplement it into that squad. That's only 2 commands. I'd still have 2 more. So I can probably spare I can probably spare sending something forward. So let's do that. Right, so I'm going to spend 1 to send the bazooka team up here. Hang on, they're getting fired on. Yeah, but I need to go forward. Well, or do I? I don't really think this does apply, but you know what? It's all pin fire. We've got +4 for the moon. Let's just do it. Well, he's going to be exposed though, isn't he? -2. Assuming they all stay all pinned. Yeah, that's annoying me now because I don't want to do this if I don't have to. I don't think. And the thing is, I'm not going to take the points for saying that's a completed event because I don't actually think it is. I'm just wanting to move the unit because just in case it is. So if I sat up there exposed, -2 +2 +2 plus, I mean, I'm still sitting at a +6. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we'll use 1 command of the 3 that he's allowed to use. to. Well, actually, we can attempt to infiltrate. Yeah. Yeah, because of the VOF on the card. Right, so we'll do that. We'll attempt to infiltrate. He is a veteran, the Bazooka team, so it's a 3-card draw. We'll, attempting to infiltrate. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Okay, that's made me feel a bit better about that then. But please somebody tell me if that wasn't necessary. If that still wasn't classed as moving forward. Right, and then we've got 3 more commands that we can spend. So first one is going to be, right, we are both under cover, but the 3rd platoon HQ is just about to go away, so yeah, I'm going to order. Oh no, I need the bazooka. Thing is, I don't. But then I'd be drawing the cards out of order, wouldn't I? Yeah, I can't really do that, can I? I was going to say, like, let me rewind that, and but if I had done it that way, what were the 3 cards? You know what? The 3 cards were not a grenade. So yeah. Maybe just leave it then. You don't need to be having grenades on it. If we've got a leftover command, we could general initiative, bazooka fire at it there, maybe. Yeah, I think so. So, well, no, hang on though. One paralyzed to water to fire team. That's me, but if I leave it paralyzed to water. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not going to. The only other thing I could do is order a concentrate fire with a heavy machine gun. And it would use an extra point of ammo. Although it does have 1 ammo left, doesn't it? Yeah, there's 1 ammo left, but then for turn 10, it's then going to be out of ammo, isn't it? Oh, you know what, Grant? None of this is really going to matter. You're really overthinking this. Right, I'm going to spend 1 command to come down here under the cover. Although he's going to be exposed. They're all under the cover. And then the other 2 commands. So that's 1. The other 2, which takes me down to 6, and then I've got to save the rest. I'm going to go paralyzed to litter team to fire team. So that's what we're going to be sitting at. Perfect. Well, not quite perfect, because I should have fired the bazooka. That was what my plan was originally. However, I've just showed that if I'd done that, the 3 cards I was drawing was not going to give me that success, so that would have then put a grenade mass on the card. Yeah, maybe. Right, okay. First sergeant gets his 1, but he can't do any more with it. So general initiative, well, yeah, probably would actually take the bazooka fire on, I think. So general initiative, we get a 4, so we're getting 2 general initiative commands. So yeah, I think I do that then, don't I? And then probably a concentrate fire maybe. So with a bazooka on the fire team, that's our first general initiative. It's going to be a 3-card draw because he's veteran, looking for a grenade. No. Yes. Good. So we succeed there. So that kind of worked out actually. Me blundering away there and got a result. So that grenade is going on that guy. And yeah, we just use the other point, I think, we'll just use this guy, he's veteran, to concentrate fire on the card. hoping to get the fire team. So the fire team's a 1, Paraguay's on the left's a 2, Paraguay's on the right's a 3. Looking for a 1 out of 3, and we get a 3 out of 3. So it's going to be the Paraguay's team on the right. Concentrate fire. He's veteran, so it's a 3-card draw. Looking for crosshairs. Reshuffle. Yes, we get them. Draw the last card first. Yeah, we got 2. So that's going to, they're not undercover, so it's going to be 2 concentrate fires placed on that Paraguay's team on the right. And I'll go and reshuffle the deck. Right, so 2 concentrated fires in here. I'll just kind of squeeze it up a bit, I think. It's getting a bit busy in there. Okay. Right, that's all general initiatives. Right, let's just move on and get the enemy higher HQ event. Oh, we've got one. Right. Let's see what we get here. Here they are for mission 3. We draw on a 10, we get a 6. Rally attempt. Rally. Attempt to rally any on-map unit from pin and to upgrade any lat. Oh, well, that's a good one for them, isn't it? Again, rather vague. Attempt to rally any on-map unit from pin and to upgrade any lat. How do you pick that to start with? You know? Yeah, these are pretty poor the way they done these books, didn't they? So let me just read that again. Attempt to rally any on-map unit. So does that mean, you know, you could read that in a way that says that we're going to rally them all. We're going to attempt to rally them all. I mean, we've got 3 lats that are all pinned. Am I meant to attempt to rally every one of them from pinned and then attempt to upgrade every one of them a lat stage? Attempt to rally any on-map unit from pin and to upgrade any lat. See, the word any in there doesn't mean all. You know, I mean, if it said attempt to rally all on-map units from pinned, you know, or all pinned units, but just any. Any just kind of means one, does it not? Well, not really. It could be more than one. It could be them all. Right, I'll see if I can find that. I'm gonna have to look in BGG here for this because I've had this event before though. I do remember it, so maybe I've found the information that I needed on BGG. Because if it was just going to do one here, I mean, all I can think is we would have to randomise between the 3 units. Randomise and then say, right, and then we're going to attempt to rally it, whatever one that comes out. And then the same with the upgrade any lat. Well, upgrade a lat, they have to be unpinned to be able to upgrade, so... Right, let me see if I can find anything. Okay, there's nothing really jumping out there. I came across the same thread that I'd looked before about something. It was regarding the event, but it brought something to mind again. If we do activate these units, they won't then activate an enemy activity check. Although there was a bit of questioning about the wording affected. Are they affected? If they were to carry out a rally attempt and fail, are they considered to being affected by it? And actually Andrew commented on that one, and he thought no, that if it failed the rally attempt it would still be eligible. I think that's what he concluded, although it was maybe something that wasn't. It was just his way of thinking about it. I don't know if it was anything that was official. I'm going to just go with the worst case scenario here, and I'm going to say attempt to rally any means any of them that are on the map from pin, and then I'm going to attempt to upgrade any lat. So, I mean, I'm only going to upgrade the lat once because, yeah, I think that's the way to do it. So let's look here. Let's just say that we're going to attempt to rally every one of these pinned units, right? So they're all going to get a 1 card draw because they're all green. So I'm going to go with the fire team first, then the paralysed team on the left, paralysed team on the right. So I'm going to do that first. So for the fire team, well, actually, hang on, I don't need to draw and show. I can show the card where it is. Right, so looking for rally for the fire team to get them unpinned. 1 card draw, he kiss it. He would, wouldn't he? Right, I'll move him out of the way. He's still affected by this grenade, however. Okay, so then the paralysed team on the left. That's a no. And then the paralysed team on the right. He gets that as well. How about that? And he's the one that's got concentrated fire on him. So the only pinned unit now is this paralysed team here. These are not pinned. Right, so from that, you know what? I think maybe not, Grant. I think you should stop there. What I was then going to do is look at upgrading any lat. But I think what this means, attempt to rally any on that unit from pin and to upgrade any lat. I don't think we can now consider these. I think what it means is if we came across this event just now in this position, what we would do is we would attempt to remove the pin from that, and we'd attempt to upgrade that and attempt to upgrade that. I think that's what it is. I don't think now we then look now to say we're going to upgrade that and upgrade that. I'm going to call that like that. That's what I'm going to say. If there was any other units that were lats on the map that weren't pinned, we would then now try and upgrade them. But I don't think we can then unpin these guys and then upgrade them. Attempt to rally any on map unit from pin and to upgrade any lat. Yeah, because we're in a different phase now. You know, we're looking at, you know, although, you know, if we were cannon at actions, we would be able to do that. We would be able to attempt to unpan, then we'd be able to attempt to upgrade that to an assault team, upgrade that to a litter team. But then we'd be able to go on. We'd be able to attempt to upgrade that litter team to a fire team once it was, you know. So I can't. You can only read so much into these the descriptions on these events. They're just not very good. So I'm going to go with that. We've attempted to rally all the pinned units, and to upgrade any lat. It still feels, see when I read it like that, it still feels maybe I should be trying to upgrade these. I don't think so though. I think because we've moved forward. You know, we're at a different phase now in the game. At the time that we were looking at lats to upgrade, these were pinned. You know. Okay, I'm going to have to just call it rather than go and ask questions about that. I don't want to bother with it. I don't think any of it would have a major effect on things either. So they've done all right. They've got these guys unpinned. So I'm going to stick with that. But by all means, let me know your thoughts on that now. Yeah, and I'm glad I did go and look for that, because it now means that this cannot have an enemy activity, and also that. And I'm going to go by what Andrew said, that affected, if you like, in quotes, this is not being affected by it, because although we drew a card for that, he's still pinned. So I'm going to say that he's entitled to an activity check. Whether that's right or not, though, as well, I mean, by all means, let me know. Well, that's where we're at now, aren't we? So he's a pinned, paralysed team that's not undercover. Right, you know what? I'm not going to go back to the chart here. I want to get this finished. So he's pinned and not undercover. We're drawing on a 5, okay? We've probably seen these all before anyway. It's a 2. We know what that is. It's no action. Right, so no action. So he's not doing nothing. And like I say, we're not considering these 2 because they've already done something in the activity with the HQ. And it does say that in somewhere in the rules. Somebody quoted the rule for it. It says if they do something in the HQ event phase, they're then not entitled to do anything in the activity check phase. And the debate on that was, has this unit actually done anything? Because we drew a card for it, but it didn't become unpinned. So we'll go with that side. Again, we're erring on the right side, I think. Okay, so where are we now? Capture segment. Oh, hang on. We've now got an unpinned paralysed team. Retreat any unpinned paralysed teams under a VOF marker 1 card. Yeah. So that paralysed team is unpinned and it's under VOF marker. Yeah, so he's actually now going to go away. And when he goes away, both these concentrated fires are going away as well. So there we have it. So he's went away. Fire mission update, there's none of that. Right, hang on, let's just check before we move into combat. Because things will have changed, won't they? Yeah, cause he's now firing with automatic weapons. That's a huge change. That's a -3 to me there. Because it was all pinned. And now it's -1. So it was +2 and now it's -1. Okay, well, that's what it is. So pin, yeah. No, potential contact, there's none of that. Pinned recovery, no. It's no unpinned, it's not got a VOF on it. Okay. Right, combat effects. Right, well, let's deal with our guys first then. Not looking forward to this one so much now. So they're getting the +2. Well, let's get the moon involved. We need the moon. So it's +2 for the card. They're not undercover. They're all the same. This guy's just out of ammo. So they're all going to have the same NCM. So +2 and then +4 for the moon is +6. Oh yeah, he didn't get exposed. That was a good thing. Yeah, I forgot. It's not as bad as I'm thinking then, is it? +6 and it's a -1. So we're +5 for them all. Yeah. So we'll do the squad first on a +5. As a miss. Zoom out a little bit there. And then on the machine gun team that's out of ammo on a +5. Yeah, that's a pin. Okay. That's fine though, actually. And then on the bazooka team on a +5. Oh dear. That's not a good card. Unfortunately, it's still just a pin. Okay. To be honest, we can live with that. If I was getting any losses though, that would have been bad. So they're both pinned. I'll just keep them separate. Okay. Right, and then on the fire on them then. So we'll do the fire team first. Well, he's the one that's got -4 for the grenade. There's a small number of +1 there. The grenade came across this border. So it's going to be the +1 only. He's not pinned. So he's a +1, but he's getting -4 and a -1 for the crossfire. So -5 +1. So it is a -4. So we've got a good chance of getting some. Oh, stop. Yeah, no, we're not using the moon, Grant. Not using the moon for him. Because it's a grenade. So -4, -5, +1. -4, yeah. So -4 on the fire team as a hit. Right, let's see if we can eventually deal with this guy. Right, he's green. Paralyzed team, PL. So yes. So that's taking care of things. That makes me feel better now. So he's paralysed and he's pinned. I'm just going to put him beside that guy. Although we've not checked that guy yet. Fire team goes away. His ammunition goes away. We don't need to care about that anymore. Right, so and then checking the paralysed team. Well, he is getting the moon though. So he was getting... Yeah, he's still only getting the +1 because the fire's coming across the white border. +1, +2, +6, and then -4. So he's at a +2, that paralysed team. Let me get reshuffle. +2 as a pin. So he's staying pinned. So that's fine. Okay. And that's all the combat, isn't it? Yeah, so nothing more to worry about now. It's just 2 paralysed teams up there. Yeah, I'm not so sure what I was bothered about. Well, it did end up getting 2 units pinned there. And to be honest, if he hadn't made the infiltrate, I think that might have even been a hat, that card. It was a bad card I drew. Because he would have got an extra -2 to that. So he might well have got a hat. So... anyway, right, so we can take the moon away. So we're going to update ammo. I think that was that the last point of. I can score off the fire team now. His ammo doesn't count. That is the last point of the 50 cal machine gun. So he gets an ammo marker now as well. Where is he? He's here. Yeah. So that's him out of ammo now as well. Bazooka fired. Right, I've not marked any bazookas off. I want to say we fired one the previous turn, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I missed that then. Hang on, is it third bazooka? Yeah. So... I think I missed that, so we've only got 1 round left, but we're not needing it now anyway. I'm not even going to bother, I'm just going to let the paralysed teams do what they're going to do. Okay, so combat effects, right, remove things, so grenade goes away. Expose marker, there's one down here, can go away. I think that's about it. Yep. Right, and then update PDS VOFs. Right, they're not firing across now. We're still firing at them because they've got paralysed teams. So that's going to come away. We're not firing with heavy weapons anymore though. And that automatic weapons is out as well, so it's only small arms actually, isn't it? That's just fine. It doesn't matter, really. Small arms. We've still got the crossfire. Okay. That's it. So let's just zip through turn 10, hopefully. Yeah, so turn 10. Let's go. Friendly HQ event. There is not one. Good. COHQ, whatever, second platoon, and then third platoon we do need to check. He's undercover, he's veteran, so a +2 in the small number, only get a 1, but that's a 3. So he's got 9 commands, he can only spend 4 anyway. And what he's going to do is spend 1 to turn that into an assault team. And then spend 1 more to... let's forget the name of this. Is it Supplement Squad, this one? I think it is, isn't it? Supplement squad. Any good order 2 to 3 step unit and an unpinned fire or assault team. Yeah, and we're using an assault team, which is wine quality. So, yeah, I spent 2 commands. One to do that, one to do this. So that goes away, and then this flips over again to become a 3-step veteran. Because we put the wine, I had 2 veteran steps in it, and we're putting a wine step, 2 veteran and a wine, keeps it a veteran. Okay, that's 1, 2, so you can spend 2 more commands, but I don't see the need. We've got something here, something here, something here. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just going to save what's left. General initiative, probably not going to use that. We've got 1. Let's not bother Grant. I don't think you need concentrate fire or anything like that. No, let's just let it go, right? And then zip shoe the enemy side of things. Enemy HQ event, no. The 2 paralysed teams are pinned. I'm just going to do this off camera. So they're pinned under cover. So, well, I'll randomise between 1 and 2. We get a 1, so it's a 1 on the left. And then on a 5, they get a 1, which is no action. Right, and then the 1 on the right, we randomise on a 5. He gets a 4, which could be a rally. Pin not under cover, 4 is a rally, so I'm going to draw 1 card for his rally attempt. He does not get it. So that is that. That's the enemy activity. Capture and retreat. No, they can't retreat because they're pinned. Right into pinned recovery. No. Right into combat again. And nothing firing at us. So just to see if we do any more to the paralysed teams. But they do have the moon backing them up this time. Both of them. Yeah, and we've only got small arms. So it's +1. +2, +6. This is going to be for both of them. +6, and we've got -1. Yeah, so it's a +5, isn't it? Yeah, so a +5 to the 1 on the left. There's a pin. Okay, and then +5 to the 1 on the right. There's a pin as well. 2 bad cards, so they're just staying as they were. Always good. Update ammo, there'll be no change to the ammo. Clean up, there's nothing to clean up. Oh, yeah, I should have unpinned my guys, shouldn't I? Actually, I was thinking I should have spent a command to do that, but I'm getting it for free anyway, because pin the recovery segment, remove pin markers for any vehicle infantry units that are not under VOF. If they're not under VOF, they should have been unpinned. That's not really relevant. Right, that's it. Turn is over. 10 turns. We're all done. Okay, let's just quickly go through. Did we run an event? I wrote 1 times event down here, so I'm assuming I must have done it. Yeah, I think it was the comms, the HQ one again, wasn't it? Where you got the comms. So I've got 1. I've got 1 for that. So experience points. Let's just look. Secure the primary objective card, you get 2, and then occupy the primary objective card, you get 2. Well, that's 2 and 2, so that's 4 for that. Secure a route point card and occupy a route point card, 1 for each of that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got them occupied as well, so that's 8 points. And then capture enemy prisoners, there was none of that this time. Capture enemy casualty, none of that. Performance successful grenade attack, none of that. Well, that's how I'm viewing it. Complete an HQ event marked an asterisk at a turn. Well, I'm just taking 1 for that. We did do the move forward bit twice, but I just don't really think that counts and shouldn't have been necessary. But to be honest, I need to find that one out for sure. And then successfully evacuate a friendly casualty. No, so there's none of that as well. So we've only got 13 points this time. but I don't think we need an awful lot, really. So looking at our, well, I can look at our log and I'll bring the platoon back. Right, so that's what we've got there. That's our platoon, third platoon. So nothing to repair. We didn't take any casualties or anything like that. And we put things back together before the end of the mission, before the end of the patrol. So third platoon, you can see that first squad is line. So 6 points would deal with that. We've got 13, so I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing. Just double checking. The 50 cal machine gun is 1 step, so it would take 3 points to put that to veteran. And that's all we've got actually. So I'm going to put the 1-3 platoon, that one to veteran for 6 points. I've got 7 points left. Yeah, I've got 7 points left. I'm going to spend 3 for the 50 cal machine gun to go to veteran. So I've still got 4 points. And I've nothing really to spend them on. If I could work out the skills bit and all that. I hunted about for, I thought I might have had a player aid for it in the old rules. But I still couldn't find anything. Sure it's somewhere. Maybe I want to think about looking in the Fields of Fire 2 rulebook, maybe. Something's telling me to do that, but I think I'll just leave it. It's fine. It's not huge, I don't think. Okay, so that was the final patrol, but there's just one other thing I think we've got to do, and rather than bring the platoon back, we now get 6 replacement points, and the only thing that we've got to replace is this guy here, wasn't it? Nothing else was affected. Yeah, so it was 3-2 platoon, and he has. So that's the third squad or second platoon. He was line. So he's got 2 line steps there. And basically we're just adding one of the 6 replacement points that we get to that as a green step to flip it back over. And it remains line quality. And I think that's the only thing we needed to do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything else is taking care of itself there. Okay. You sure, Grant? Yeah. Okay, so we keep the map status. And I'm going to have another little glance at Andrew's response to my question at the time about moving on from mission 3 to mission 4. Just to see, because basically it looks like the stuff he's wrote down came out of the new mission books, so, or some of it anyway, and then see how if there's anything else that I might be missing to set this this next mission up. Okay, yeah, I think we're all done. I think we can move on. So that was mission 3. 3 combat patrols, all done. First one kind of messed up a bit because we weren't understanding the rule properly and some blunders along the way, but yeah. So all the cover markers are going to stay there, and the mines are going to stay there, and the extra cards that are outside the map, extending the map if you like, they stay there as well. And we need to replace these potential contacts, but because we're going to mission 4, I'm going to just have a look at that and see how it might change things up a bit. Okay, well, I'll be back with mission 4 shortly, so this is quite a short part, but that's fine. Okay, cheers.